Adventures on this morning, and I have him in the studio with me, and this is the morning you can call and talk with him and just find out more about how to reserve your trips, get things going for your businesses, your churches, just adventure. And he's going to kind of introduce who he is, what he does. All right. Good morning, Mr. Stephen.
Good morning, Mr. Vertise. How are we doing today?
Man, everything is wonderful. Thank you for acting. How about yourself?
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. It's a beautiful day, and I'm ready to go. My birthday was yesterday.
Get out. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
I don't know. What, 31?
This guy. No, I'm 44 years young today. And I've recovered, so I'm back. I'm ready. I'm excited. It's as always, like, it's fun to turn over that new leaf and start another day.
You better believe it.
Our foundations.
I want you to. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to introduce Ollie Adventures, what you do, how you can help, and to push the places of people travel, what they do, and how they do it. Go ahead.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen of the radio, let's talk a little bit. So my name is Stephen. I am the owner and founder of Ollie's Adventures, and we are a group travel company that specializes in doing logistics for groups, right? So your church group, your school group, your family reunion group, your baseball team, your soccer team, if you have a group of people and want to put them on a larger vehicle like a bus or a minibus or something like that, and you want to go somewhere, what I do is make sure that the group leader doesn't really have any work to do. I make sure that I have all the reservations taken care of. I have a booking platform where your customers can come and sign up for the site. It allows me to take all their information. So I take their dietary restrictions, their mobility restrictions. I take, T-shirt sizes if you want to include a T-shirt. I make sure we know what occupancy they're planning on staying in. I keep their roommates listed. I go make all the bookings. So if you, for instance, want to go to a city, let's say you want to go to Washington, D.C., and you want to make sure that you hit up the National Mall, you want to go try to take a tour of the Capitol building, you want to try to get a tour of the White House, those type things, you reach out to me and I will come up with a full plan for you. And then I'll send you a flyer, and it will have the per person cost based on your group. And then you as the group leader, of course, if you're the one reaching out to me, I'm going to make sure I take care of you. You'll usually travel for free unless you opt out. But I'll put it all together to you and then send you a flyer that you can distribute to your group. You get a QR code. It takes you straight to the website. You sign up for the website, and then my group leaders, I assign you a special role on the website so you can actually go and look at every booking that's been made. So you'll see all your people in there. You'll see any restrictions that are left on, or you'll be able to kind of review what they put. So then you and I will work together. Eventually, I even have a part of the website where you will assign people to their rooms. So let's say if you're bringing a bunch of kids on a school group and you've got 50 kids sign up and you need to split them into quad occupancy. A part of my website is a drag and drop tool where you just drag all those students over and put them right where they want. When you're done, you hit the button, it comes to me. I then reach out to the hotel. I set all that up as well. And basically, I send a tour director on the tour, whether it's myself or whether it's part of my team. We go and we make sure that exactly what we promised you is exactly what you get. We use local transportation providers. I'm a big fan of Roscoe Tours. They're local to Middle Georgia. They've helped me out so much in the last couple of months. And so that's pretty much it. So if you have any ideas, even if you're like, well, I bet it's too expensive, I guarantee you that for most of your passengers, because of the discount rates we get on hotels, the discounts rates we get on group activities and stuff, they can't do it alone for as cheap. So if you're looking for a way to show the people around you something that may not have seen before, something they've always wanted to see, something they want to do, think bucket list, reach out to me. And it's, I don't charge anything for a quote or a consultation or anything like that. All you have to do is reach out, and you can go to my website. It's adventureswithollie.com, or you can send me an email. My name is Stephen, Stephen, at adventureswithollie.com. And I'll work with you. I'll get on there and figure it out. And that's what I do is if we put a plan together and you're like, well, this is a little too expensive, or can we switch this with that? The answer is almost always yes. There's always a way to change it around to make it happen for your group. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I am that way. And so just reach out to me. And like I said, my ability to use Google Maps is unmatched. Right. And I will make sure you know where you're going and what you're doing and where you're staying, and take really good care of you. And then once you get back, you'll know, and then you'll be calling me back.
And they don't even have to if they just say, I want to go to this area and I don't know where I want to go, you got them.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, if you say I've always wanted to take a tour of New Orleans, or I've always wanted to take a tour of Chicago, yeah, say no more. If that's all you know, that's great. Now, I'll go and find every interesting and fun attraction to me possible, and I'll share it. And then that's when we, the cool thing about being the group leaders is it's a negotiation process. You let me know where you want to go. I'll find all the cool things there for you, and then we'll start piecing them together until we know when we're leaving, what we're doing every single day, when we're coming back. And then once we hit the green light, everything is secured, the site goes live, and then it's just a matter of just getting people signed up.
Well, what's exciting too about Ollie Adventures too is that you, even down to lunch, I think it's something to say. We were headed to they were headed to Florida, and you had every rest area that on map on where they could stop and eat and make sure everybody had a bathroom break and then continue.
One of the things that I've been working in group travel for a decade now, and I've learned a couple of things. One, it sounds like a good idea to stop at that Buc-ee's, but you don't ever want to take that group to that Buc-ee's, because when you let 15 people off that bus, you just killed an hour. That's right. So I know the rest. I know every rest area between New York City and Miami for sure.
Awesome.
And so, yeah, anywhere we're going, I plan that out as well. And then I reach out. I've got several different vendors that I use. And if you have a preferred restaurant, like some people really like Honey Baked Ham or Firehouse Sub or Chick-fil-A or just whatever it is that you're craving, I will figure out a box lunch situation. And for different groups too, like for kids, giving them a chicken sandwich and some chips is good. But like for adults, if I need to go find like a catering company that's going to put a meat and 2 veg in a plate, I can secure that as well. We can make that happen. And really it comes down to how quickly you want to get there. And, sometimes it costs money to get food delivered. But so if you're like, well, my group just wants to swing through a mall parking lot at some point in time, go into a food court and eat there, that's fine with me too. That's part of finding a way. It's really all about it's about trip efficiency, in my opinion.
That's right.
You want to do the most you can for the least it can be. And that's really it. Can you get the experience you're looking for the lowest possible cost? And then if we have that cost and you're like, well, I like to end numbers on a 9 and the 5, right? Like we're going to do it for $135 or $139 or what have you for a day trip, something like that. And like if you're like, well, I don't want, like you're taking kids, well, I don't want them to go spend all their money at the mall and then not eat for 3 days. I've seen people do it. They'll go to Disney Springs and they'll buy a box of Star Wars toys and they'll eat French fries off people's plates. And so if that's a concern, let me know. I'll make sure they get the meal, or I'll give them meal vouchers so it goes to food. It's about taking care of people. It's about taking care of people and making sure they're having that experience. And that's why I love what I do, because like I said, I've taken hundreds of kids to the ocean for the first time in their lives, and I say this all the time, but there's a feeling there, there's an anticipation, there's an excitement there that you just can't touch if you're not traveling, if you're not going someplace new, if you're not trying different food, if you're not seeing different things. And that is it's addictive. I love it. That's why I keep coming back for more, because it does something for me here that I can't find anywhere else.
Well, that's Stephen Purvis, Ollie Adventures. That is your one-stop guy. Give them a call today. What's that number they can call you at, Purvis?
Sure. Yeah. You give me a call, 478-250-6441. The phone is always ringing, so you can also text me. That's fine. I'll get back. Sometimes text is better, because then you can tell me a little more and I can get right back to you and kind of have a little bit of a plan. But feel free to call, feel free to text, carrier pigeon, smoke signal. You send me an email, whatever you need to do to get in touch with me. I am here for you all. Without you all, there's no me, and that's what I'm here. Is I want to show you something. Let's go on an adventure together. You could be stuck on a bus with me for 3 to 5 days. Think about that. Man, that's the big selling point.
That's an adventure right there.
Sure.
478-250-6441. Give them a call today. Write this number down. Put it down. 478-250-6441. That's Stephen Purvis.
That's right.
Right here. You heard it on 107.9 WDDO. More incredible gospel music coming your way.
Middle Georgia.